So I have two recordings here. I have Sheeva doing a regular stomp and just a delay stomp. Okay, so I want to go over that first. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to best avoid these two stomps, because there is a way to kind of like, it's kind of like an OS that you can use to, best deal with these two stomps, because these two stomps, they actually track you. All right, it tracks you to where you are, right? But the directional stomps, and I'll go over those later on, those don't track you. Okay, but these two are the most problem ones, is because they track you. Okay, right? So what I notice is a lot of people, what they do is they just they either like commit like all the way to just dashing and dashing and dashing. And if your character has a decent dash, I think that can work, right? But you can get clipped. Right? Like if you don't like if you're off on your dashing, you can get clipped. You see it work there. Like it can work. But like if they mess with their timing, like Sheeva can track you at a at a point to where you can't react, and like you can't dash, okay? And she might still clip you, like depending on when you stop like dashing, she'll track you, and she can mess with her timing and track you at a weird time and still clip you. So just committing to dashing is just not like a foolproof plan. All right, what you want to do is try to like make like a reaction out of it, okay? Like a mind game, like a reaction. All right, so the way you do that is let's go over the regular stomp. So in order to like avoid the regular stomp, all you have to do is just dash once, right? If you dash once, you'll always avoid it. Now if your opponent, like if your character has like a decent dash, you have to kind of have like a decent dash to do this. Like Shane Song has a decent forward dash and back dash, but if it, it's not the greatest dash, so I mean it's kind of like borderline. So if your character has like somewhat of a similar dash, it should work. But yeah, let's keep going. The regular stomp, like the one no delay, you can just dash once to avoid it, right? Now you see I got hit right there. Keep in mind that you kind of have to like delay it a little bit. You don't want to like dash too early, because if you dash too early, like I said before, the stomp tracks you. So if you dash forward, she'll track you here and hit you here. But what you want is for her to track you here. You see that? And she committed to the stomp to me standing right here. But what I did was I dashed when she tracked me, and I quickly got out of the way, but she was still tracking me here, and that's why she fell in front of me. See that? See, when she goes in the air, she tracks you and she commits to where you are, okay? And what the trick is, you want to dash like when she tracks you here, dash out of the way, and she lands right here where you were, okay? That's how the whole avoiding thing works, okay? And that's going to be important to when we go to the delay stomp, okay? So what makes this mind game kind of like, makes it what it is that you're trying to avoid the regular stomp and trying to have her track you like here, but if she does a delay stomp and you dash, she'll track you here and hit you here, and that's what makes the mind game, okay? I'm trying to punish her for landing from the regular stomp, but she stays in the air and tracks me to where I just dashed to, right? And that's what makes the mind game. But the interesting thing is that she stays in the air for a decent amount of time when she delays it. So if your reactions, like if you're like you have decent reactions, what you can do is that you dash once you see her go in the air, and you know she tracks you here, and you're, you know, being ready to, you know, punish the regular stomp, right? But if she does a delay, you can react and avoid the delay stomp. So that's what you can do. It's kind of like an OS a little bit, but you kind of have like decent reactions. You don't have like all day to react to the fact that she doesn't. What you want to do is react to the drop, okay, from the regular stomp. You want to look out for that, okay? You want to look out for that, and you want to pay attention to, okay, she didn't drop right away. So that you should have in your head, oh, she's doing a delay stomp, and just quickly dash again. It gives you enough time to do that. She stays up there for enough time for you to react that she didn't come down right away and do a second dash and punish. Alright. 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 So I hope this makes any sense. Right, and I'm gonna do a little exercise. I'm gonna try to do it like now I don't know which stomp she's doing. I'm doing a playback feature, but I don't know what stomp she's doing. So this is purely me trying to avoid both options, you know, by myself. See that? Okay, so you see I did it like, you know, every single every time I avoided both options. Okay, she didn't hit me with the once. I didn't get hit one time. Okay, so if you use this this strategy, you should almost always avoid the regular stomp and the delay stomp. Okay, like I said, just see her stomp. And if she, you know, drops right away, punish. And punish. And if she doesn't drop like right away, just dash again and just punish her. Okay? So that's how to deal with the regular stomp. But the directional stomp is kind of like what makes this, like, adds an extra layer to this. Alright, so I'm gonna record it. Oh. I'm gonna do the delay versions. Okay, so the delay stomp is kind of like what adds an extra layer to this, and kind of like, you know, kind of messes with that that strategy a little bit, because no, that's the, okay, I want to do the front one. Is this the front one? Okay, this is the front one. So the delay stomp, kind of like the directional stomp, I should say, messes with this little mind game. I mean, this little strategy, because what it does is that it catches you. All right. What she's doing is catching that that second dash by doing a directional stomp, and you know what, she, instead of tracking you, she's landing in front of you to that second, to where you are, where you're going, that second dash, and that's how she's hitting you. So that's how Sheeva can kind of like, you know, mix it up and, you know, mess with this strategy, is that she can do the directional stomp and try to catch that second dash, right? Right? And that's how she gets you, right? And that's how she gets you with the just committing to dash, like strat 2, right? So it's this very simple thing that you can like do to avoid the directional stomp. One thing you can do is just guess, like when you do this, like when you do the first dash and you see that she doesn't come down right away, you can just guess which direction she's gonna be and just either back dash or forward dash, right? So, right? Alright. But the most efficient thing you can do is just stand still. Alright? Because if you backdash and you like try to guess that she's, you know, which direction she's going, she can land in front of you and you won't be able to punish. So what you can do is just, you know, and just stand still, right? Or you can just like don't dash at all. If you just like have a hard read that she's gonna just do the directional stomp, you can just don't dash at all. Just like one thing that a lot of people don't know about the directional stomp is that she always lands either in front or in back of you, like no matter what, right? She doesn't land on top of you. If she picks a direction, she always like lands in front or in back of you. All right, so if you just stand still, she'll just land in front of you, right? So if you ever read that she's like doing like directional stomps, you can just like I said, just stand still. And this applies to the regular stomp as well, not just the delayed directional stomp. Just, you know, right? So it's all about just making reads, you know. If the opponent, like like I said, if she's using the enhanced stomp, like where she can like choose a direction to go, I mean, it's almost impossible to like always like 100% like never get hit by a stomp if she's using that. Now if she doesn't have the directional stomp, you can just use my other strategy, and that's just, you know, dash, wait, dash again, and you should almost always never get hit by a stomp. But the directional stomp is what adds that extra layer to the stomp game. And what you want to do, like at that point, is just pretty much just a guess, right? You just have to guess if she's gonna just, you know, or it's just a guess whether she's gonna do the regular delay stomp or the directional, and try to like, you know, right? But like I said, it's all about reads. So if the opponent is like just using like these two, just use that that strategy I use. But another, like a way that you can like tell that the opponent is doing a directional stomp is that if you like, you know, if you do this strategy and you dash again and she still clips you, right? That should tell you right there that she's doing like a directional stomp. So the next time, you know to just, you know, stand still. Alright, so it's all about just making reads and recognizing which stomp she's using. Alright, so you can use that strategy for the first two that I highlighted, and you know what I'm saying, if you're having success for that and you notice that you're like still getting hit out of that second dash, or you're still getting hit, then you should like have it in your head that, okay, damn, she's doing a directional stomp, so I should just, you know, stand still. Like just mix that in and you should have like an easier time dealing with Sheeva's stomp. Okay, so I hope this video helped anyone out. like I said, it's like you can use this strategy with almost any character if they have like a decent dash. Most characters have like a decent dash. There are like some characters that have like trash like dashes, but for the most part this should work with pretty much any character. Okay, so like I said, I hope this helped, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.